everyone. Glad to have you with us for this NBA Cup action. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at the Pistons, right now 5th in the division, right in the middle. And, of course, the Wizards, 2 spots below.
Well, I think for Detroit, this hasn't been an ideal launch to their season. They're really going to have to find a nice win streak to get back in that top spot.
Well, and what they're focused on most, being in that top spot after the last game of the year. It's all about that championship trophy.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. We've got Anthony Davis. Cobb is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Keyshawn George. And it's Sarr in at the 5, down low. And for the Pistons, we've got Ausar Thompson. Holland out there with Duren. Then there's Cade Cunningham. And it's Peterson in at the 2 spot. Grant, these are 2 teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Now here's Cobb. Oh, the big finish by Cobb.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Cunningham against Young. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Outside Cobb. The 3 is up. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Cobb.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Holland. And there's the screen.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Washington. It's a 3-point game. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. Duren with a screen on George. Thompson's shot is off. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. I asked him how they prepared for this matchup against Anthony Davis. And Coach responded saying, you have to prepare for his impact on both ends. Offensively, he's terrific around the rim and pretty much unguardable when his jumper is falling. And defensively, he does it all. Brian, back over to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Johnson, he's checked in for Washington. Here's Peterson, covered by Johnson. Out to Thompson, pass to Holland. Detroit moving the ball around. Now here's Thompson. Here's Holland. Thompson, a screen on Davis. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Tries again. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, positioning and size win during the offensive rebound, which he then cashes in on.
Davis, the pass to Young. Back to Davis. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Just in the nick of time. What an assertive play by Davis against the clock.
Pass to Peterson. A little mid-range shot is up. No good, off the front rim. Washington leading by 3. Young, the pass to Sarr, and finished off by Sarr.
Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sarr is the perfect lob threat.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Well, that's why this coaching staff wants Cunningham to have the ball and make the decisions.
Pass to Davis. Davis with a screen on Cunningham. Back to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Now here's Thompson. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
Playing above the rim. This kid, Ausar Thompson, can fly.
Here's Davis. It's a three-point game. George outside. Misses the three.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Peterson. Now Cunningham. Lets the three fly. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Young from long range gets the three to fall. Young's got 6.
Well, Young's got the green light off the catch there and everywhere else.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Stewart, he's checked in for the Pistons. And a change for the Wizards. Coulibaly, he's checked in for George. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 6. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And it was an entertaining game, but hard to win when you're inconsistent.
Out left to the wing. Outside Coulibaly. Off the mark there with a 3. Detroit has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. There's Cunningham, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Young. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
First free throw is good. And now about a third of the way into the season. You think it's too early to talk about awards, Grant?
You know, B.A., it depends on the award, if I'm being honest. MVP and Rookie of the Year, that's way too early. But you can begin to see the guys who are in the running for Most Improved or Sixth Man.
Both free throws good from Cunningham.
Well, Cade Cunningham is a terrific all-around player. His scoring, passing, and rebounding are a huge lift for this team.
Now here's Davis. 9 points in his last outing. 14 feet away. The rebound by Stewart.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Pass to Cunningham. Stewart, a screen on Young. Up top, Stewart. Here's Peterson. Nails it from 3.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Davis. Blocked!
Well, Stewart understands his role is to protect the rim, and he does a great job of it.
Back to Cunningham. Now here's Thompson. Here's Peterson. Shot is up. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Sarr. Washington moving the ball around. Davis looking it over. Shoots over Stewart. Washington again can't hit. The Pistons trailing. Duren with a screen on Johnson. Peterson, no good. Washington has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Sarr passes to Johnson. Back to Sarr. Pass to Young. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
And here's Duren. To the paint. Here's Peterson. Soft touch off the glass. Peterson's got 5.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Now here's Johnson. He's covered closely. Outside Davis. Over Stewart. Davis can't hit. Detroit has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Here's Peterson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Portland.
Well, he also did a good job of making plays for others. What a performance from him.
Now here's Johnson. They lead by 1. Outside Coulibaly. 3-pointer off the mark.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Kicks it out to Cunningham. Here's Peterson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Give him 8 points now.
Well, Cunningham has such a great feel for the game. Reads his teammates' movements really well.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Tobias Harris checked in for Detroit. Jenkins comes in for Cunningham. The Wizards making a switch here. Outside Johnson. Pass to Riley. 6 to shoot. Back to Johnson. Shot on the wing. Peterson with a rebound. And here's Detroit. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. No good with the triple. The Wizards have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Now here's Young, coming off a 22-point game against Toronto.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
Robinson, he's checked in for Peterson. Carrington, he's checked in for Washington. A minute 58 left to play in the first quarter. Left side, Davis. Shot clock at 6. Rebound, Detroit.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And Washington has possession, following the score by Detroit. Washington again can't hit.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Thompson against Coulibaly. Pass to Jenkins. Takes the 3. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And Davis gets double-teamed. Outside Coulibaly. They still need this. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Thompson outside. And rejected. And so the first quarter is in the books. Detroit on top, up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Then it's Duncan Robinson, then it's Isaiah Stewart, and it's Jenkins in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Now the Wizards in transition. From deep, Johnson. The rebound by Detroit.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Thompson's shot is off.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Pass to Davis. Outside Coulibaly. The jump hook. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Pistons lead by 4. Here's Jenkins. No points yet. Lets it fly from 18. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Bilal Coulibaly.
Well, it'll be fun to watch Ausar Thompson develop over his first few years in the league.
Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw is good from Thompson. I've wondered, of all the things you can teach players, can you teach great passing?
I really don't think you can, B.A. You can teach solid, fundamental passing. You can teach guys to make fewer mistakes by better use of fundamentals. But the great passers have great vision, and I just don't think that's something you can teach. I think that's something that guys gain over their time and experience playing the game of basketball.
Here's Jenkins. Pass to Stewart. Thompson outside. Stewart, a screen on Coulibaly. The 3 from Thompson. Washington with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside Coulibaly. Washington moving the ball around. Thompson against Davis. Nice D from Thompson.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Jenkins. The 3. That one no good. Good work defensively by Carrington. Here's George. Pounded by Harris. Johnson on the wing. He's scoreless. Outside Carrington. 3-pointer. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Jenkins. Pass to Holland. Thompson outside. Launches it. It's rebounded by George.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
On the wing, Davis. The Pistons clear it. Stewart's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Got a piece of it. And he lobs it up.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. We're at about the midway point of the group stage. A peek at where things stand in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, while there's still some time to make up ground, you have to make your move quick. There just aren't many group games left.
And Detroit making a change here. Peterson's checked in, and a change for the Wizards. Young's checked in. Detroit leading by 7. Pass to Thompson. Here's Peterson. Now here's Stewart. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, this is where Stewart should look to score. He can be very effective down low.
George outside. Back to Young. And again, Washington, no good. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Peterson, covered by Johnson. Peterson, that one's good. Peterson's got 10 points in the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Young looking for an opening. Pass to George. Thompson against Coulibaly. A shot to stop the run. Washington again can't hit.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Peterson. Now here's Stewart. Checked by Davis. Nice move. That shot is off. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Wizards trail by 11. Pass to Young. And here's Davis. It's George on the wing. Shoots over Holland. Here's Davis. The big man, AD, down low.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
Pass to Thompson. Stewart, screen on Coulibaly. Here's Thompson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
3-1. They have no answer defensively inside.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
Thompson, no good on the free throw.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
Young with it. He has 6. Clock at 6. Here's Cobb. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Sometimes you have to ignore the analytics. There is value in the mid-range if that's who's shooting.
Stewart outside. Detroit moving the ball around. Pass to Cunningham. Cunningham showing the D, no mercy.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Harris is checked in for the Pistons. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Coulibaly, he's checked in for Vukcevic. Right side, Coulibaly.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Pistons on D. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. George, up and in from the low block. George has gotten his first basket of the night.
We can't ask for a better look, and he capitalizes.
To the inside. Here's Harris, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Now Cobb. His last outing, we saw him score 22. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Three-pointer, no good. The Wizards trail by 11. And he lobs it up top. And the jam by George.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now here's Harris. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland. Holland for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. Washington has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Riley. And here's Cobb for 3. Holland with the rebound. Detroit leading by 12. Harris outside. Here's Holland. Picked by Stewart. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And some changes here for Detroit. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. And it's Ausar Thompson in for Tobias Harris. Sar's checked in for Washington. Anthony Davis comes in for Coulibaly.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Davis can't hit.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Holland, guarded by Young. Holland can't hit. Wizards trail by 14. Davis hits. Davis has got 10 points.
You know, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Here's Peterson. He's got 10. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Duren. 5 on the clock. And Davis with the block.
He is such an impactful defensive player. Davis's length and timing makes him a prime-time shot blocker.
Sarr passes to Young. Thompson with a steal. There's a minute 40 left in the second quarter. To the middle. And the dunk by Duren.
How much power from Jalen Duren. Goodness.
The Wizards trail by 14. Outside Cobb. Pass to Davis. Washington moving the ball around. 16 feet out. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Cunningham. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. There's Young with the 3. Hits the trifecta. Young's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, he's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
Thompson, a screen on Young. Pass to Holland. Back to Cunningham. Lets it go from deep. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, Duren has those long arms. Terrific rebounder at both ends.
George outside. Back to Young. Fires from deep. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Young's got 6 here in the quarter.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Thompson outside.
Wizards. Third personal foul. Team 4. Wizards substitution. Number 7, Paul Harrington.
Here's Thompson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland.
Yeah, and you can't overlook the 4 steals he added. Those were some major momentum swings.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's Detroit, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
It's a good opportunity for them to gain some momentum. On paper, they should win a lion's share of these matchups.
Well, we'll see if they can go on a run, and you're talking Lions. I'm saying they have the horses to do it. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Detroit Pistons.
Slashing, scoring it close. This is my kind of game. I like the grit they're playing with right now.
Yeah, and they're playing really smart. I mean, you keep it going until someone stops it.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Wizards trail by 12. And on the floor for Doug Christie as we get into the second half. Anthony Davis is out there with Alexander Sarr. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Cobb. And it's George in at the 3. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal
Well, it's hard to stop the lanky Thompson from that close.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game.
taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Thompson. Here's Young. Outside Davis. Right side Young. Pass to Sarr. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
And it's Cunningham missing. The Wizards trail by 14. Here's Cobb. Second chance shot. Davis just merciless inside.
Oh, that's exactly the kind of physicality you want to see from Davis.
Pass to Peterson. And he's going for the oop here. And they'll get another chance. And it's Cunningham missing.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's Holland. third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Cunningham can't get that one to fall.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Cobb. And again, it's Washington.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
The Pistons lead by 8. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for. To be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Back to you.
Able to dial it in. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Here's Young, following the score by Detroit. Stan, there's always a lot of attention on Trae Young. What do you think his defining quality is?
Well, look, Brian, he's one of the premier facilitators in the NBA. Not many players have the timing he does. Whether it's a lob or off the bounce, his passes find the mark.
Free throw is good. Young.
Yeah, you know, guys, the amount of offense that Young creates for himself and his teammates is staggering. This guy does it all.
And both free throws good for Young.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Pass to Holland. Back to Cunningham. Detroit moving the ball around. Duran, the screen. 4 on the clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And let's see who is on top of the NBA when it comes to blocks. 5th best, Alex Sarr.
He always makes an impact with his shot blocking. He's a constant presence around the rim.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And here's Young. He's got 14. Oh, Anthony Davis reigns in the 3.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Count the basket. Cunningham's got 8 points.
Gritty 2 points there from Cunningham. He's added that toughness over time.
Pass to George. Here's Young. Duran with a rebound. Detroit leading by 7. Inside. Cunningham outside. Duran, the screen from behind the arc. The putback. The rebound by the Wizards. Davis has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Pass to Young. Fires for 3. Oh, Davis asserts himself at the rim.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Up top, Thompson. Davis with a rebound. Here's Washington now. They're on a 13-4 run. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Now just a 3-point Detroit lead.
Woo. Hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Duran. Oh, there's the alley! And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Well, that's the right pass to make. No tunnel vision with Duran.
Sarr with a screen on Cunningham. Now here's Young for three. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
And George with some nice D.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Pass to Cobb. And here's Young. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Down low. Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Washington.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Now here's Cobb. Give him 8 points now. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. Detroit with a rebound. Duran's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Peterson. Good on the bucket. Peterson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Back to Young. Pass to Davis. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
That is what they want from Duran. Spike it, young fella.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Flash, the pass to Young. Picked it. And it's blocked by Davis.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
Flash, the pass to Davis. Now Young. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Davis. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
Now here's Cunningham. Give him 8. And the dunk by Duran.
Oh, man. Cunningham making it look easy.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Stewart, he's checked in for Holland. Coulibaly, he's checked in for Washington. Wizards trail by 9. Outside Cobb. Pass to Sarr. Here's Young. The 3 is up. Oh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a 3.
The crisp mechanics of Young on display there. A guy who has his shot down cold.
Back to Cunningham. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Young. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
Now here's Cobb. Give him 8 points now. From deep, Sarr. That's good. And it's Cobb with the assist. Cobb's got 3 assists tonight.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny them.
Look out! Wow!
Are you kidding?
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Stewart. And here's Cunningham. Guarded by Young. Now here's Duren. And here's Thompson for three. It's rebounded by Washington. Davis has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Now Stewart. To the middle. Here's Peterson. It's tipped. Now here's Coulibaly. No made baskets yet. Outside Young. Here's the floater. They get it back. Good D by Duren. The Pistons lead by 5. Thompson left side. And there's the rejection. They recover it. Here's Cunningham. Sarr pulls it in. And the Wizards shooting around 45% since the break. Thompson with a steal. 1:27 left in the third quarter. Thompson with a screen. And Alexander Sarr going to pick up the foul here. That's his first foul. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
It may be a player's league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Harris is checked in for Duren. Robinson comes in for Peterson. Jenkins comes in for Cunningham. And again, no good by Detroit.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Riley's shot is off. Detroit leading by 5. Thompson passes to Harris. Here's Jenkins. Coulibaly defending. Back to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
A solid athlete with a good vertical. Harris knows how to get inside and hammer it home.
To the inside. Here's Riley. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Harris against Coulibaly. Thompson outside. Pass to Robinson. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Coulibaly's got his 5th rebound in this one. And no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Pistons ahead. They're up by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Tobias Harris out there with Holland. Then it's Isaiah Stewart, and it's Jenkins in at the 1. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Johnson. Peterson with a rebound. Peterson's got 4 rebounds now. Young with the double team. Harris outside. Here's Peterson. From outside the arc. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And now it's a 9-point Detroit lead.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Over to the wing.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Here's Riley. Stewart defends. Clock at 4. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. There's Young with the 3.
Yeah, ever since the break, he's just struggled to find his shot.
Here's Jenkins, guarded by Young. Pass to Holland. Stewart, screen on Coulibaly. To the paint. And finished off by Stewart.
Thunderous jam from Stewart.
The Wizards trail by 11. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
George outside. Here's Riley. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Pass to Harris. Here's Peterson. Takes a 3. And the shot is good. Harris making the play.
Each year, it feels like Harris becomes more and more versatile. He's really working to get others involved.
Here's Riley. And the bucket is good. Riley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Pass to Holland. And there's a 3-second violation. The Wizards trail by 10. Knocked away. The teardrop. Washington with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
Young against Stewart. Outside Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's Washington.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Here's Peterson, covered by Johnson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The line for your Pistons. Peterson, 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And really strong at the line since the break.
The Pistons making a switch here. Duran's checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Sarr's checked in. Both shots good from the strike. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Sarr screen. Young from long range. Duran with a rebound.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Inside. And so the ball out of bounds. Duran touched it last. Here's Young. Outside Johnson. Washington moving the ball around. Right side Young. Takes the 3. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
From deep, Sarr. The Pistons clear it. Duran's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Over to the left wing. Pass to Holland. Jacks up a 3. Stewart outside. The 3. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's an 8-footer. Outside Young. Johnson on the wing. He's got a clear path. Up the floor. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Oh, deflected. And the layup is good.
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
Here's Jenkins. Here's Stewart. Stewart. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pistons lead by 12.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, and the potential Sarr has is enticing. He's a talented, mobile big man who wants to keep improving.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. Robinson comes in for Peterson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. And then for Washington, Anthony Davis comes in for George. And it's Cobb in for Trae Young. And Sarr drops them both. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They've led by as many as 14. Shoots over Johnson, and that one's good. Cunningham.
Yeah, they need Cunningham to be effective from that mid-range area.
Pass to Riley. Stolen by Thompson. Looking to end this cold spell. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Outside Johnson, sinks it from distance. Johnson's got 7 now in this quarter. Detroit leading by 11. Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, the defender's a little bit out of position, but that's what Cunningham will do to you. He works every angle.
Cade Cunningham. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Cunningham. And some changes here for Detroit. Holland comes in for Stewart, and it's Peterson in for Robinson. George, he's checked in for Washington. Young comes in for Johnson. Both free throws good from Cunningham. The Wizards trail by 13. Outside Cobb. Back to Young.
Using the quickness there, Young catches defenders by surprise sometimes.
At the line for the Wizards, Young, Trae Young. 2 shots.
Free throw is good. Young. And he makes both free throws.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Thompson outside. Pass to Peterson. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Wizards. It's off to L.A. after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. And he gets the bucket.
You know, the best thing about AD is he can contribute in every statistical category.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead,